In this video, I'm chasing walleye and sauger on the Mississippi River. If you saw my last video, I was catching fish in shallow and pitching plastics. Well, it wasn't quite that easy this time, but I did end up finding some fish, as you'll see in a minute. I should mention that the Mississippi River level has gone up and the water temperatures have dropped since I've done this video. But in future videos, I will talk about how to find fish in rising water and lowering temperatures. But until then, check out this video. I think you're gonna love it. Fishing for walleye and sauger on the Mississippi River. Don't go anywhere. Fish. Good fish. He just crushed it. It's good walleye, guys. I think. Not sure what this is. Giant pike. It's a giant northern pike. If we'll get them in or not. Doesn't look like he's got the line in his mouth, so we should be able to get him in here. And he's off. There we go. Look at that. Pitching jigs for walleyes and hammered that pike. It's a big fat female pre-spawn. These fish are going to be spawning very shortly. This guy's up on that Wingdam feeding, putting on some weight and looking to get ready to spawn. There we go. Look at that. We'll get her back. Wasn't a walleye, but man, that was fun. What an awesome fish. That's my first fish of the day. We're out on an absolutely gorgeous day in March. This is our last nice day for a while, so I decided to get out and catch a few fish. Hopefully we get some walleyes, but if we get fish like that, I'll be just fine with that. I'm using that 6'9" Radcliffe Customs Aspire rod. It's a medium light action spinning setup. Been catching these walleyes on this rod, and it's just absolutely awesome for this type of fishing, pitching jigs, and it handled that pike just fine. So it's going to really handle pretty much your full range of fish that you can expect to catch out here. It's no problem there. Fish finally hooked up. Been really slow using paddle tails, and I went and switched over to a gulp. Oh, we got a smallmouth. I was kind of wondering where these guys were. So whenever the bite gets tough, you can go to a little more subtle presentation, which is exactly what this gulp is. Nice smallmouth. There you go. Nice little smallmouth on the Wingdam. We'll get that guy back. It's a nice fish. No walleyes yet, but pike and a smallmouth. Fish. Wasn't getting bit shallow, so I went deep. And this is kind of what you expect to catch when you go a little bit deeper behind these wingdams. But beautiful fish, nice little sauger. Fish on. Nice sauger. And he choked it. There we go. Nice fish. Just spot locked up below the swing dam. It's a deep flat area below the swing dam, and water just really kind of dies out back here behind the swing dam, and it's got a lot of wintering fish in it. And as soon as the ice goes out, you can catch fish below the wing dams. So they've been hanging out there all winter long. So it's starting to cloud up a little bit, so we may head back to the upper side of some wing dams and try a little bit shallower. I'm hoping that this afternoon, as the sun goes down, we get onto some walleyes. Still yet to catch a walleye here today. I've gotten 3 species: smallmouth, northern pike, and sauger. But we got a lot of time yet. Fish on. Getting down to the last hours of the day here and hoping to put a few fish in the boat. It's been pretty slow. There's a little sauger, but it is a good sign that the fish are gonna crank up here. We'll take it. As it gets a little bit darker, we'll continue to push in just a little bit shallower. Fish. Man, they are not biting hard. Just barely could tell that fish hit. Not a big fish, but a little better than the last one. That one's a walleye. We are on the board. Actually, what is that? That is looking like a saugeye, guys. I don't know. Some of these fish are so hard to tell. Doesn't have the dark markings of a sauger. It's got that white tip on the tail. It's got the black spots. They're in here. That's 3 casts in a row. I've had some nice days in a row now. The water's warmed up to 38 degrees, almost 39. Those fish gotta be getting active. It's just during the day, they just didn't seem to be snapping very good. Fish. Walleye. We're on them. We are on them. It took a while. Persistence pays. fish. Little guy. Little guy. Walleye. Oh. Gotta get bigger eventually. Just gotta stick with the program. Just letting that jig sink all the way to the bottom. And my line's just got a little bit of bow in it from the wind. And I'm just watching that bow in my line as it drops to the bottom. And I'm just looking for any little kind of jump in my line. Just any kind of change. So you aren't hitting it very hard. There's fish. And he just did not hit it at all. He just kind of came up behind it and scooped it. This one's fighting kind of odd. Not sure what this is. Oh, decent walleye. He kind of got chinned there. That's my best fish of the day. That's why it felt weird. Probably would have been a keeper fish, but I'm not keeping anything today. And it was chin hooked. It's a good sign, getting a little bigger. Keep them coming. Got too much daylight left. There should be prime time. Good fish. This one's a little better. Not giant. More respectable fish. There you go. Nice walleye. Not quite a keeper, but decent size. Probably 14. Well, the bite was a little off today, but persistence paid off and we put some good fish in the boat. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and maybe even learned something. And until next time, thanks for watching.